Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7. As it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor sideline, Washington head coach Dan Quinn. His guys sort of in danger of falling out of relevancy, 1-5 to start the year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Well, here are the Commanders making their way out. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Samuel. In motion.
First down, Washington.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Daniels looking to throw.
The 13-yard line.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him led complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Group being able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 21 carries, 136 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Nice little juke. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. The Cowboys at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff in the staff.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. corral him. He fights through. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Commanders' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Daniels from the gun on third down. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Already, he's topped 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The pickup there, 5 yards. Here's Daniels. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short. of the first down marker.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Prescott down. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. To throw is Prescott. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One of the selling points of the end route is against the quarterback, a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
They go back to the ground with Williams. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Daniels. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks are starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. Play fake. Here's Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Prescott. This one swung out. To Williams. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. Now he'll take this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Here we go with Williams. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Krosky Merritt to start the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now second and 9.
Come on. Hit. 60 by 6.
Throwing now is Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. A little juke. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 29. And the Washington first
They'll
down.
look to throw here on first down. And this throw will be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. The CD, I know it's just his. Second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown it.
Williams loses the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5, first and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go. Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle. Go.
Off the option, that's complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
I'll pick up a 2. Brings up second and goal. The Cowboys.
Krusky Merritt is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Gets past one man. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive. Good for 15 and a first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Prescott to throw it. Looking now, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Prescott from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 20.
Final play of the half. Prescott And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now Prescott.
At the 42-yard line.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's good.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Taken down.
Now it's second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Throwing. Prescott. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
Up second and 4 at the 6-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Prescott. Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Back quite a ways here, facing second and 19.
It's second down.
Daniels looking to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Here's Trey. This way now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Prescott now. Now he'll tuck this and run. Down the right sideline. He may go. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, 66 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, a pass play, and he couldn't. Find anyone open downfield, but sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Washington offense back out there. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. Offense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Prescott. Touchdown! Jake Ferguson from a yard out. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead out to 11. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arms. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Down at the 25.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Donovan Ezeraku picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, ready?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Well, that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Now Daniels going to keep it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back in the 9-yard line. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. Under pressure, and they got it to him again. On 4th down, on his groupie to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is good. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Evades him at the 20. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. Here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Out wide looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Let's go now. Cut up. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Come on. Hit. Punching, 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. And this offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. And McClure in the motion man right. On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. He's still on his feet. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're... across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 58 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That was all Preston Smith. Navigating into the backfield, he gets the tackle for loss. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here now, 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd and 19.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 40.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He's got McLaurin. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. He may go. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
And a point after, good by Groupie. And that will make this a 4-point game. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And now here come the Cowboys. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
There you go.
Prescott. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
To throw, Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Command...